Stop wasting your money on these gun-related items. All right, before we get into it, I just want to say this is the Glock 19 Gen 5 deassembled for the Love of Glock merch, but in red. Dude, I'm fucking with the red. I think it looks pretty sick. Normally I rock the black one because I really like that one, but I think red's my new favorite. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think the red's pretty sick. Okay, but anyway, first thing, MOS. Let's talk about it. Stop wasting your money. Do not buy a firearm, handgun, obviously, without MOS. Okay, guys? Because that's just stupid. All right? This bad puppy right here, you gotta have it. You have to have MOS, guys. You might as well just do it, okay? Buy once, cry once. You guys are gonna hear that a lot throughout this video. I've said it in my past videos because it's true. Okay? Even if you're one of those guys that you're like, I am never going to put a red dot on my firearm, even if there's a slim chance that you will in the future, get an MOS. Because if you don't, you're going to have to get it milled. And you're going to have to do all these extra steps, right? Because you didn't get the MOS. It's going to end up just costing you more. Just do it. Even if you never plan on getting a red dot, just get one. Because even if you don't, I mean, it kind of adds a little flavor to your firearm, right? Kind of looks cool. So even if you're never going to put a red dot on, just do it because chances are you probably are. You probably are going to. So it's just going to save you some money. Stop wasting your money on firearms without MOS. The next thing I would not waste my money on, guys, is going to be crappy holsters, okay? Now, there's a couple of them that fall into this category. Cheap holsters, like really cheap holsters, okay? Yeah, like the foam ones, right? Yeah, they're really comfortable, but it's a horrible holster. I mean, it's good for comfortability. Everywhere else, every other category, it's gonna suck at, right? Same with leather holsters. Now, this is gonna be a hot topic because I know there's still a lot of people out there that love their leather holster, but my big concern is expanding, right? Leather holsters are notorious for getting worn out, and they grow to fit your firearm so well that it fits it too much to where it just falls in there very loose, right? And if you're not careful, a leather holster will get so loose, as you can see here, that you could fit your finger. Your finger will go in there. And obviously, if your finger goes in there, you're probably going to shoot your pecker off, and you don't want to do that, right? You love that little guy, you know? So don't do that to him. Get a hard plastic holster like this. This is the only way to go, guys. Hard plastic. You're not going to be able to squeeze your finger in there. It's going to be perfect. Stay away from leather. Stay away from foam. Don't waste your money on those because you're going to end up just either shooting yourself or you're going to be mad that you bought it in the first place and you're just going to end up buying a hard plastic one. So just get it right off the bat. You might as well. All right, the next one I want to talk about is going to be super controversial, but here it is. Stop wasting your money on lasers. Okay? Now, I'm a victim of this, right? My very first firearm, this guy right here, my Glock 19 Gen 5, first upgrade I wanted to do, I was like, oh, I gotta get a laser, man. That's gonna be sick. No, okay? Because, guys, I'm gonna be real honest. During the day, you can't see it, right? So that leaves nighttime when it's dark out is about the only time you're gonna really be able to use it. But then I think about it, in those situations, I would much rather use a flashlight. So the real use of a laser for a handgun, let me specify that, because I can admit there are uses for an AR for a laser. I will say that. But a handgun, no. Okay? Just don't waste your money. That's stupid. There's no point. You got things like a flashlight, laser combo. All right, I could justify that a little bit because at least you still got the flashlight in there. And I know most of them you can operate both at the same time. So that is kind of cool, but I'd just much rather have the flashlight. I would prefer the flashlight in any dark setting. So laser, cool, but useless, kind of dumb. Don't waste your money. The next thing I would not waste my money on is going to be the cheapest option. So what I mean by that is ARs, handguns, flashlights, triggers, red dots, everything. Stop wasting your money on the cheapest version of those things. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, Trayden, that doesn't make any sense. How can it be wasting money if I'm getting the cheapest one? Well, I'll tell you, buy once, cry once, because you know what's going to happen. Let's say you go out and you buy the cheapest flashlight. Well, sooner or later that thing you're going to realize is garbage, or you're going to realize right off the bat that it's garbage, or it's just going to break on you. Then you're just going to end up buying the better flashlight later on. So you might as well just buy the flashlight, the good one, in the beginning. Then you don't have to waste your money on all these shitty flashlights laying around that you hate. Why? Don't waste your money on it. Same thing with handguns. Why buy the shitty one when the one you really want, you just don't want to spend the money on it? But you might as well because you're going to buy it eventually. Buy once, cry once. All right, the last thing I would not waste my money on is going to be gun fads. So like, you know, you'll be online, you'll see something, and you'll be like, oh my God, everybody's talking about this. Look how cool it looks, or look how blah, 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 blah. You buy it, and then the fad dies, and you're like, I mean, this thing's kind of lame, right? Prime example, go to any gun store, go to any gun show ever, and just look at all their AR-15s. Now, hold up there. I'm not talking about AR-15s in general, okay? Those are obviously fucking greatest rifle on the planet, okay? No, I'm talking about like the horrible paint job ones, the ones that got like Punisher skulls on all of them. And what is the deal with that? What is the deal with that? I don't know. I don't get it. But like all these people customizing their AR-15s, you know, and selling them at gun shows, making them look super, super cool. And you're like, oh, dude, yeah. Oh, and then they mark it up $1,000. And most of the time, these guys are doing like, they're like putting all this crazy stuff on like super low end AR-15s, but then they make them look really, really cool. So then the people that don't really know much are just like, oh, look at that thing. Oh, I gotta get that. Like, no, they'll buy like a $800 AR-15 and then like they'll mark it up like $2,500 just because it looks super cool. Like, guys, don't waste your money on that stuff. Do your research. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did not see my last video, go check that out. We did drive-bys for science. It was super fun. I had a blast. I thought it was really interesting too. So definitely got some good footage out of that. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. Also, in my last video, I told all of you guys to send me your handguns to my Facebook. The link is in my bio, so just DM me on Facebook, send me your handgun, and we're gonna do a video later on rating my subscribers' handguns. So if you want to be in the video, if you want your handgun to be in the video, send them on in, and maybe you'll get picked. Most likely you will, if you got a pretty cool one. So Just DM me on Facebook, guys, and I will see you next week. For the love of Glock.